honest, social media is everywhere, and it's a huge tool for most independent agents to go out and spread their message. But it's a blurry world as well, right? We have agency social media, you have your team's social media, and there's a lot of taboos around what's right, wrong, or indifferent. So in this 3-minute video, we're going to discuss some of the best practices of handling all of it in your agency. We strongly advocate that every agency has social media profiles, as long as they're having a commitment to keep it up at least a bare minimum once a week. If you're not going to post on it for 30 days, take it down. It leaves a bad taste in your consumers' mouths when you have a channel that's not being nurtured. It actually makes you look bad because you're not tending to your online image. Now, if you have these channels, one of the greatest things you can do is have that bridge between your team and your agency's social media. Let's be honest, most agency staff members have some form of social media that they participate in. And all of them have a couple hundred connections. Now, to me as a business owner, that's an opportunity for maybe a couple hundred opportunities to sell insurance. But this is where the taboo comes into play. Some people aren't comfortable putting their professional and business lives together. And some people don't want their personal lives out there. So they choose social media to be a very internal situation. Now, you can't force somebody to do anything on social media in regards to your business, but you can start by a strong hiring process that talks about the fact that you want to have people become brand ambassadors and spread the good word about your agency. And this can include checking into work every day or sharing posts that the agency has. Let people know that you not only encourage it, but you'd love to see them participate in it. The next thing on this front is also having people have incentives in the workplace. When someone has an incentive, I'm now more apt to post on my social media or reach out to my friends and family saying, hey, we'd love to write insurance. And you'd be surprised how many of your staff members' connections will come back and say, oh, I didn't know you did insurance. I'd love to talk to you. But it starts by having an acceptance of it at the top level and showing the staff, hey, it's okay. Let's go post on social media if you're comfortable. But let's talk about the other side of social media, the dark side. Similar to cell phones, we do find that too many agency staff members are spending increasing time on social media channels, which is unfortunately distracting them from the work at hand. That's an unhealthy use of social media that we don't want. For every agency, we recommend having a social media code of conduct. Your attorney can write one up. We have a sample too if you'd like to see it. But it just kind of goes and says what's the appropriate and inappropriate use of social media, especially understanding that your team are brand ambassadors for your business's image. And what they do online can impact your staff, can also impact your client base. So when we're looking at social media, there's a huge opportunity and there's a huge gray area that we need to address. But the bottom line is if we handle it professionally, we can go out there and get so much business. So we encourage you guys to have those discussions and set those boundaries. But don't forget to tell your team that you encourage them to use social media to keep your agency's word and front and center. But that starts by having those clear boundaries. Let us know if you'd like a copy of our social media code of conduct, but go through this difficult challenge because unfortunately, social media is just not going away. We need to figure out instead how to ride it and how to get the most out of it and help our business.